That was the shortest test drive I've ever been on. Whatever. I give up. And I will bring you in around behind me so you can see what's happening. That sounds weird. Well, I was just getting ready to bring the truck in, and the wind did me a really nice favor. As you can, not as you can see, well, kind of as you can see, it's exceptionally windy today. And yeah, a huge gust of wind came in just as I was lining up the truck and blew all this junk in here. So, can't have that. We're gonna go ahead and just knock as much of these leaves out of here as we can, because, well, you know, I don't like leaves, is basically why. I need to get myself a doggone leaf blower is what I really need. Stay out. Oh, come on. See what I mean? You see what I'm dealing with here? Can't do nothing. About to hook up my air compressor, but that'd just make it worse. If you ever tried to blow leaves with an air compressor while it's windy, it doesn't work out very good. I just want most of them out. I'm not trying to get all of them, just the majority, okay? Ah. Out, out. Go over there. Oh, whatever. I give up. Well, now that we're done with that excitement, there is a reason, obviously, that we brought this in. Namely, 4 things. There's one thing. Let me go get the other things. Oh, yeah. Wrong place, wrong time. Ta-da! Yep, it's finally time. I'm gonna throw these in my truck and hopefully get the air actually blowing somewhere aside from just, you know, randomly tornado-ing around my face and not at my hands and, you know, this area where it should be. Okay, I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and some paper towels, and we're gonna get to pulling this dash, and I will bring you in around behind me so you can see what's happening. That sounds weird. Alright, well, we've got all this torn apart, the whole dash and gauge cluster. What? First thing I'm gonna do, huh?
Muffy's gloves are wet.
Yep, she's probably playing in the water again. First thing I'm gonna do is attempt to replace this speedometer and see if we can't get a working speedometer back in here, because that'd be great, honestly. Fuel gauge is only held in by one bolt, apparently. Alright. Okay. There's this. How does this sit on here? Oh, does it go? Aha. Gotta be smarter than the average bear, or average dummy. Okay. Let's see if this works then, shall we? I'm actually pretty excited for this. This would be awesome if this started working again. No way. Hey Lee.
Yeah.
You want to see something hilarious?
Yeah.
Look at the mileage on this one.
30,000.
Oh, I thought it was a 3. I thought it was 31.6, and that one was 36. I thought the 8. I don't know if you guys can see this, hopefully. I thought that this ran 30.63, and this was 31.61. Hey, I can move it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can wind it back. There should be a deal where you could put your drill on it, or in that speedometer hole, and reverse it, or go forwards and spin it.
Oh yeah, but it would take forever. Alright, let's see if we can get this plugged back in. 81,000. So this is essentially 50,000 miles less, because this is 30.63, this is 61.50, and this is 81. So it's 50,000 and a little bit off. Are you gonna plug in or are you gonna fight me? Oh, I know what it is. I gotta take this one off because the, okay, so for any of you that are putting in a more modern gauge or a newer gauge, this deal is on the speedometer side. What I'm trying to say is, where's the speedometer? Where did I put it? Doggone. Oh. Okay. On a 70s square, it does not have the spring deal for the speedometer cable, because on the 70s style truck, it's behind your gauge cluster. On an 80s style truck, it's on the speedometer side, is what I was trying to say. So we're gonna take that off and see if it'll fit after that. Oh, you need to go warm up? Okay, you can go inside. Or do you want to warm up in the truck with me? You gonna go inside? Okay. 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 We got that changed around. Let's see if we can't get this to work. Hopefully it'll slide right in and this gasket will quit falling off. Because I'd kind of like to have that actually. It would be nice. Cut down on a little bit of the rattling in here. Will it go? Oh my gosh, it went. Look at that. I love that. That's awesome. I can't believe that worked. And it snapped right in nicely. Heck yeah. That means mine had fallen out somehow. Which is weird. I don't know why or how that would happen. Okay. Yes. Alright, I think we're together. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this dash and start working on getting this inlay in there. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go grab the hardware for the inlay, essentially. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I forgot to hit the camera. Or I forgot I paused it rather. But look at that. That looks pretty doggone good. And if you watch the temperature there closely, here, hold up. What's this? Ta-da! It works. So that's fantastic. Very happy about that. Get off of me, charge cord. Okay, let's get to yanking this dash off of here. And once I get it off, actually, I gotta put the, yeah. Gotta put this back. Oops. I'm dumb. Doggone it. I gotta take the screws back out, put this on, then put the screws back on. Keep getting ahead of myself. Once we get this dash off, I'll bring you back in and show you the inlay setup and all that and get all these things connected properly. Well, you see this? I saw it sitting, come on camera, over here, down, come on, like so, basically, but just stood up. I thought that's where the vent let out. And I was thinking, well, great, I don't have the hose to come into this vent. Reached in here and grabbed it. Well, turns out that's my original vent. But there's wasps, dead wasps, stuck all the way through it. It's jammed and stuck and grimy and moldy and really gross. So we're not gonna use this one because I have this perfectly new one, or perfectly good one, that I spent a lot of time making sure works just right, you know, nice and smooth, and I just cleaned it. So we're gonna use that one. Other thing is, I don't have that hose because this box ends right here. I don't have the hose that goes from there to there. And I don't want to stop working on this to go get it. We're moving into summer anyway, so I don't really need it that much. So, well, what's going on now? Oh. There we go. Just turn it to the wall. Come on. There. Hopefully you can see pretty decently from there. So this one drops on just like so. And this one drops on just like so. And because I'm smart, I actually pulled all the little hardware pieces off of this dash and the new vents. So I've got all the hardware, which, you know, is pretty good. Well, these came off of the 80s, which had plastic doodads. So we might have to experiment and bend these in just slightly. I'm talking about, okay, actually perfect example. The 80s had plastic screws on their inserts that are thicker, and so these are not working out great. So what I'm trying to do is reach in here and bend the little tabs on the inside that grip the threads. Try to bend them in just a drop and see if that'll work. Those are tougher to bend than I thought they'd be. I might have to get a second set of pliers. Alright, hold on. Ah, no! Woo! Got them dad reflexes. Whew. All I'm doing is scarring up my screwdriver. I brought the light. No, I'm kidding. Okay, alright. Well, I'm not really kidding because I did bring the light. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, it works a darn sight better than not doing it, but I don't know if it's quite perfect. I might have to go a little harder on it. Alright, well, we've got that in as well as it's gonna go, I believe. Are you ready to see the finished product? I'm super excited for how this is gonna look. Oh, oops, man, look at that. That's awesome. Hey Lee, would you do me a favor? This thing is awkward. Can you go around the other side and just hold the other end for me so I can get in the truck? Yeah. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at this. The insert. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Are we lined up?
It needs to go in.
There it is. All right.
I think that clip.
Are we? Yeah, I think we're lined up. That one I don't have the hose for. It is the hose that's missing.
Oh.
But it's only the one from here to here, not that way.
So much better to have
Dude.
your vents in your insert.
Can you guys? I don't know if you can see this. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna throw the dash back on, or the bezel back on here really quick, and then we're gonna go take this thing for a quick rip and see if the speedometer and whatnot works. Oh, wait. Okay, well, we are done installing the dash here, and I'm gonna close the hood first of all, and we are gonna take this thing for a ride. My goodness, that looks so good. Really ties the room together. that really, look at this. That really makes a significant difference. Man, this truck is looking way better. And look at them gauges. Man, I'm excited for this. I'm gonna start the truck and let that temp gauge start working. See if it comes up at all. I'll close the hood, stick you on the roof, and we'll go for a little ride. But I only have a little bit of gas left. All right, you ready to see if the speedometer works? Let's see. My temp gauge works awesome. Just to let you know. Ooh, I almost tapped the mirror. Here, thank you. Let's see where the mirror is. Oh yeah, we got room. Okay. I don't want to hit the Yep, I know. I'm just trying to get the back end cocked over just a little bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do this 3 times.
You're touching the boxes.
Oh, that's fine. I do not think the speedometer works. Unfortunately.
It might not be plugged in all the way.
No, it is. I felt it snap.
Okay. Well, that can be deceiving. It can snap even if it's not 100%.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work.
Well.
Hold on a second. We're gonna do a little bit of roadside repair. And unplug it and plug it back in. Where even is it? Ouch. What is in the... I have to go from a different angle. So much wiring back here. I can't get it unplugged. It won't unplug. It literally will not unplug.
A lot easier.
Yeah, there's no chance of that. All right, well, that's done. That was the shortest test drive I've ever been on. I gotta turn this off. I can't take it. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. Nope. Speed doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe it was just one of those ones that's a little slow. It's not. It's not a little slow. It's full retard. Yep, nothing. That temp gauge sure works good, so that's one win. Wow, it's blinding. Yeah, unfortunately the speedometer is not working and I cannot get it unplugged. I may have to take this back apart tomorrow and try to get it unplugged that way. Actually, I can't even do that. Oh, that's stupid.
You have to get it from the backside.
It is like jammed. It will not move.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Alright, well, I'm sure you guys can probably never mind, not see this. There you go. No, it's not working. There. The temp gauge works fantastic. I am super stoked about that. And at least the speedometer looks good, so that gotta count for something. Alright. Wow, this bright. This light is so obnoxious. There. I will see you guys tomorrow. I got 2 more things I want to do, and before we wrap up this video, and then we'll call it good. But that inlay, on point. Temp gauge, awesome. We'll work out the issue with the speedometer, hopefully. See you tomorrow. Before I go, I forgot to test something. Oh man, you can actually feel it. That is so nice. Oops. I can't even shut it off when I'm by myself and I'm frying. Not by myself. When I have other people riding with me. This one's always blown well. This one blows pretty good. It's a little misaligned. This thing's actually lined up pretty good. And it blows hard enough that we can still feel it out of that one. So, you know, if anyone ever rides with me, at least they won't freeze to death. Alright, now I'll see you tomorrow. Well, as you can see, I'm having the same war with the leaves that I was having yesterday. The wind has not died down even a little. Just got back from my 3rd test drive. I've had the speedometer cable plugged in and unplugged half a dozen times. Cannot get it to work. Don't know what's going on. Greased it and everything. So maybe it broke. Maybe one of those plastic deals went out on me like it did on the Suburban. That's all I can guess. I'll have to buy some more, is what it comes down to. They're completely worn out in both ends and both the trucks. So I'm gonna leave this thing running because it may look nice outside, but with the wind chill, it's like -98. We're gonna leave this running. I've got one more thing I wanna do. We'll button it up and call it good for this video. You know how I was just telling you it's not warm? I don't know if you can see it. It's literally snowing.
It is?
Yep. It is. And those clouds are much darker than they look. Yeah, this is the 3rd time it started just sprinkling snow. Alright, let me get in here and get this torn apart and show you what we're doing. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I have all these shift boots. This one is not right. This one, I think, is actually very, very close, if not right. And then I have this one that I love because, you know, obviously, that I kind of am tempted to see if I can make work, because this slot here matches the slot on this Hurst shifter. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get this one to work and look appropriate. If I can't, then I'll put the other one in that's a closer match. Not perfect, but it works pretty good and it looks a heck of a lot better. Now I can get rid of this plate and clean out that side, and this ought to look pretty darn nice in here. I like it. Got this snugged up a little more than it was. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. So just for by the way, I I realized why my speedometer doesn't work. I forgot that it's never worked. I just broke the needle and then thought, point is, it's never worked. I need that new plastic bushing for this anyways, because this speedometer has never worked. I need a new one for the Suburban as well, because I'm certain that's what stripped out on the back of, excuse me, on the back of that speedometer. So before we end out this video, I wanted to do one thing and clean up this dash a little bit, get it looking a little prettier, because I'd like to start driving this truck more, and the dash is filthy.
And I don't like sunglasses.
Thank you. Oops. That's not a good rag to do it with. I'm gonna have to get a different microfiber. Alright. That's looking much better.
Yep, it is.
Yep, it is. I gotta do this to the Suburban again too. I noticed yesterday or today that thing is getting quite dusty.
What thing is?
The dash pad on the Suburban. The red piece right here that I'm cleaning on this, it's getting really dirty on the Suburban too.
I'm going fishing.
Oh yeah?
Wait, no. There. Look,
There.
this one. Look how much fish I'm getting.
It's a lot of fish.
Look
Whoa.
how much fish I got.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Aaron.
Hey, you got clean right here too. Why are you taking that off?
I'm not taking it off. I'm retightening it a little bit because it's falling down.
I mean that other one.
I just took it off so that because this turns these type of screws like that, and this turns these type of screws like that.
Can I show you?
No, I don't want you to take it off right now.
Dad, look how much. Oh yeah. And you have to clean this down.
Mm-hmm. Yuck. It's filthy. Oh yeah, well I've got this stuff off. When we're all done with the truck, I'll have to do the sun visors in the Suburban, huh? What?
I caught something.
You did?
Look, it's my
What?
so beautiful.
Wow, what a difference.
Look.
I must have not cleaned these last year when I cleaned everything else in here. I cannot say enough good stuff about this VLR. This stuff is really a fantastic cleaner and conditioner. Look at the difference. Before and after.
Daddy,
That's amazing.
look, it's a bee nest.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Alright guys. Not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit discouraged. I went from averaging 500 to 800 views a video, and I'm down to like 50 to 80 and have been for about 2 months. So for now, I'm just gonna try to make my videos shorter and more to the point, try to be less funny, because I am burning up every single spare minute I've got of time during my weekend trying to crank out a halfway decent or acceptable-ish video, and my views have just completely fallen in the toilet, and I've stayed that way for 2 months. So yeah, maybe if things pick back up, I'll start putting some more effort into it again, but for now I'd just as soon spend the time with my kids doing stuff that I want to do. But if you guys do enjoy this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm. If I could grow my channel just a little bit, and I don't know where I'm going with that. But if you guys could help me grow it, I could start doing a lot more cool stuff and have more time to do it. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as always, I'll see you next Saturday.